Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to another episode of Manor Lords. Just a reminder, I am pre-recording these because I'm away for work for a week. So I'm trying to get these out before we, there we go. We've got 300 days until the raiders come. So I am trying to get some episodes out, by the way, guys, before I go away. So this burgage plot has been upgraded and now we are throwing that straight into a Fletcher's shop. Now I think what we're going to have to do is we're really going to need to consider. We've still got two people in there. We've still got a family in there doing that. We're going to have to consider a couple of things. First thing is we may rebuild another forestry area over here. And the reason being is we can actually swap between the two of them. So we're starting to sort of deforest this area. We're now working on this, but there's quite a distance between the two. I mean, we're pretty good. We're pretty good timber-wise and stuff as well. So that kind of really doesn't make too much of a difference. This place is being upgraded to a level 2. So hopefully we'll get some vegetables there. At the moment we've got 10 months worth of food, 7 months worth of firewood. This tax that we're taxing, I'm not sure exactly. It'd be nice to have, and I may be like missing it. But it would be nice. I'm trying to get some money into our coffers, but I think I'm going to drop that to 1%. I'm going to definitely keep this at 5% because we're going to get influence every month for that. Now influence is going to go up, so that's going to be good. The big thing that we need to do is we need to prepare for this attack. To prepare for this attack, we need to fill our armies up as much as we can. We have the stuff in stock, so it's not like it's going to be an issue. What we really should be doing soon is, but we need to build up some more income, is we need to look at what we're doing plank-wise. We should be selling off some more planks. We should have another 24 bucks or something to 24 coins to get there. Firewood-wise, we should have at least another 30 coins coming up there as well. And that trader is on his way. Global supply is over. Prices are lower than usual, but you can't be any lower than 1 anyway, can you? Really, because it's oversupplied. So you do have to be careful of that stuff. What else have we got there? What we need to do is have a look at what else we can export, because we are going to be relying on export. Undersupplied. See, if we could sell some clothes off, that would be magnificent. Let's see if we've got 10 sheep in here now. We still only have 8 sheep, so we're still waiting for 2 more before we can take somebody out of there. I don't think I reallocated somebody to this. There's nobody in here foraging, which is a big problem. So these guys here, that person is a herder. We're going to have to reallocate them to this. Okay, we're going to have to reallocate them to that. We're also going to have to find another family that we can use to... do we have 2 people in the wood chopping? No, we only have 1. We need to find another family that we can reallocate to being shepherds. They're woodcutters. Let's reallocate them to that. That means that should be all right. That should be all right. We've got a family in there. I don't know why we had 3 woodcutters, because we were trying to keep the firewood up. But what we might do, we might actually drop that down now, and maybe reallocate. Where are these people living? Where do they live? Move that out of the way. They live over here. Man, they live miles away. That's an issue. Okay, do we have any people in here? They're a trader. These people here are firewood cutters. I'm trying to find there are people in here. They're unassigned. Let's remove the family from the saw pit. Let's remove that family from the saw pit. Let's get these people here and assign them to the saw pit. They're going to be a lot closer, which is going to help us quite a bit, actually. That's going to help us quite a bit, which means it leaves an unallocated family there. We do have a family in the granary permanently, which is fantastic. We still have somebody in the trading post doing trading. Can't do much about that. We have 2 people in there. The trading post is actually really important to us at the moment. So what we could probably do is we could probably actually assign somebody to there and get this stone deposit all mined out. Might be a good thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Do we have any building on? So we've got 16 families. We've got 22 living space. We need those extra 4 families in because we need more people to fulfill our militia. And I'm surprised. I'm actually. I think I was of the belief that if we got like mail armor and stuff like that, we could actually apply that to to our militia, but we can't. So, what's wrong with you? You're sick. We've got a sick person. We may need to look at upgrading our We may need to look at upgrading this, I reckon. So if we have 25, if we can get 25 gold, our gold seems to be going down a little bit. We may have to stop taxing for a little while. But if we could get that happening, let's just drop our taxes down to 0 for a sec. We may need some herbs. We may need to get some herbs happening. What's this person doing here? Oh, they're doing the stone cutting. If we can get rid of that, then that will be really, really good. What were we building here? I can't remember. I can't remember what we were building there. Okay, so we've got the family here doing herding. That's good. We've got 10 in there now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually remove somebody from the from that trader, and that's going to put them onto building. Now, money-wise and income-wise, what are we going to need? We're going to need planks. That's what we're going to need. We're going to need more planks to come in because we're going to have to really boost our income. What I do want to do is I want to get up with our garrison, with our retinue. I do want to get up to 12 people, which is going to cost 200 bucks. And these guys will be pretty good. These guys will be pretty good. I guess these guys have got chainmail. They do. They just have the chainmail. We could sell off our chainmail. We could actually sell off our chainmail because we're not going to be using it for a while, I don't think. It seems really pointless because we paid an absolute bloody fortune for it. But the price is, if we were to export and we were to, don't do that, trade, there we go. If we were to export this, we're going to get 12 each. And if I put that on 0, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of it because I was I made the mistake that I I made the mistake of thinking that that I could actually put that on my militia, like my militia could have it when they needed it, but obviously they can't. So, all right, we've got this burgage plot going up here. Let's do that to a high priority at the moment. And what we should do is we should see some decent income come in from those because the price is really good on those on that mail, which tends to make me think that when prices are really low for something, you could buy a whole pile of it in, and then when the prices and hold on to it if you could afford it, and then when the prices are really high, you could. There's the bandit camp. Where are you guys? You're over that side of the map. Can we march over there? We probably could. If we march over there, are we going to get in trouble for marching through? Look, he's sending his troops out straight away. They've headed out straight away to do that. So that's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? It really is. It really is a problem. All right. And we're nowhere near being able to claim any other territories either. So, all right, let's get this stone pit all sorted out. It is April, so we're in the middle of spring. We've got plenty of time at the moment. We could look at there we go. We've got some great income coming in now. We could look at the possibility of putting another saw pit in and having a family work on another saw pit for now. We have had another family move in, which is fantastic. Did they move into? No, they haven't moved into this because that's. They did they? They may have done. They may have done, or is that the builders? That's the builders in there. Okay, that's fine. This one here, we're going to have to destroy this. Like we're really going to have to destroy this, and just purely because it's a complete and utter waste of a plot. So, do we have a family in here? We do have an unassigned family in here. We do have enough housing for me to actually delete this plot, and I'm going to demolish it. And instead, I'm going to throw in... I'm going to throw in... Go across here. And I'm going to throw in another pile of houses. There you go. Burgage plot's 5. We can only do 4. So if we drop that down... Construction cost 8. We've got 55 timber. There we go. Right, that's because that stuff was in the way. All right, so that's going to give us another 4 houses there, which is... going to give us 25 houses. I mean, that allows us for 10 extra people. So I think one thing that we might do, let's see if these people are unassigned. So what we may do is we might actually increase our production on timber, and to do that, we could put in... I think we might look at a forester's hut. What do you reckon? We throw a forester's hut out here, maybe here. Get that built. As a very high priority, we'll get that built, and then we'll allocate this family to the forester's hut, and the forester can start replanting all of this area. Another ruler's army was sighted. They're heading out to take out that bandit camp over the corner. There's no way we would have been able to get over there on time. He's pretty quick on that. So, not looking forward to this raid coming in, but it is what it is. We're going to have to probably throw our guys. We're going to have to figure out where they're coming from. We'll probably call our garrison to here, call our militia to here, and wait to see where these guys are actually coming from. They're probably going to be overpowered in comparison to us. What do we have? 12, 24, 30, 33, 41 soldiers, which really isn't that, it really isn't that big. But we could about 20 days out probably get ourselves a hire ourselves a militia. Should be a good thing to do. All right, lovely. The other thing that we could do at some point in time, I mean, we could pre-build it now if we wanted to. If we open the castle planner, the castle planner, we could probably put in a garrison, but I mean we've got 12 people. I mean we've got room for 12 at the moment in our retinue. So, and we've only fulfilled 8. So there's probably no point in doing that. But at some point in time, we will actually build that. We do have the resources. So once this is built, you've got a sheep following you around, have you? Once that's built, then we'll be all right. We'll start reforesting, and hopefully, I mean, it looks like stuff's starting to regrow here, but not quite the way that it needs to. So the other thing to do would be to put another logging camp out here. Maybe even out here. Might be an idea. Then that logging camp, we could have a road going straight through to here. Could have a road going along there, and into there as well. Speed that up, and that will. We can then take the family out of here and relocate them to here, and shut this one down for a little while. I mean, we could quite easily. You do quite easily have the option to actually just relocate this using the relocate button. But if we can regrow this with the forester and have them working over here and working this area, then we'll probably be okay. And then we can sort of swap between the two of them without having to sort of build, relocate, and have that lack of production time. So. Got a family in there. Pasture space, it says none of 5. Whereas this one says stable space 1 of 2. Do we have a sheep in there somewhere? We may do, but we've definitely got 10 sheep in our pasture. All right. I don't know how to allocate this pasture to that, but I don't think it makes any difference really at this point in time. So this is going along really, really well. We've got 4 spare families now as well. I mean, we could throw a second family in there and keep working on our planks. It's a possibility. It's a possibility that we do that. The other thing is that we increase our. Let's throw a family in there. Actually, let's not throw a family in there. Let's go this family who were unassigned, and let's assign them to that. Go, lovely. I love the ability to be able to assign people in their houses, like people in houses to do that. We have bows. We have war bows coming in now. What we're going to do here is we're going to trade some war bows. We are going to open up a trade route there, and we are going to export, and we are going to maintain at this point in time, we're just going to maintain 10. There we go. We'll just maintain 10 there. Another family has come in now as well, so we're starting to fill our houses, and we are also starting to fill our army up even more, which is really good news. Okay, cool. Food store. That clothing store, we now have the ability don't have any clothing there at the moment, but we will at some point in time. We just still don't have... Oh, the fuel store's abandoned. That's interesting. That's interesting. Chickens, why not? Let's upgrade this while we can. Let's upgrade this while we can. Do we have any other buildings there? That is already a plot 2. That's a plot 1. That's a plot 1. We could let's upgrade these, because each one of these upgraded ones is going to bring us income. One gold coin, 1 silver coin every cycle, so that's going to help a lot. Don't think we can upgrade these. Oh, we can upgrade these. While we can, let's do it, shall we? Yeah, yep. Do that. If this camp gets built, as soon as this camp has been built, we're going to allocate a family to that. We're probably going to put 2 families in, so as soon as it's done, and then we're going to set the work order, the work area to all of this for now. This forester's hut advanced. We are going to have them redo this area here and reforest this area here. Starters, they can get in there and work on that. Nearly there. Another family has arrived. Our army is starting to. That's really, really good. What have we got? 35 war bows. I don't know whether to. I think that archers, because they've been so badly nerfed, and people are saying they're useless. I don't know whether it's worthwhile investing in that, but it is going to be worthwhile purchasing ourselves another one of those. So that's going to be worthwhile, and get as many oxes as we can go. All right, we should be selling a crap load of bows now. We should have a trader coming in for our bows. Do we have a trader coming in for our bows? Yes. Where is he? Here he comes. In he comes to do some trading. 249 days. We're going to buy a crap load of bows. And what have we got? Because we're going to hold on to 10. We do have clothes as a commodity. We're going to sell 17 war bows. And I think the price on... What was the price on war bows? 5, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's like 85 coin that we'll get out of that. And there was a good price on... Bad price on firewood. It seems to have stabilized itself now. So... Clothes, there's a it's undersupplied, so you're paying more money for that. Don't know whether that's worthwhile. So we're going to need to look at building a tavern as well and getting a tavern happening. I wonder how much it costs us to import to... I mean, with our import-export balance, it may be worthwhile importing barley so we can make some malt. What have we got on... What have we got in regards to growing our own barley? We really have nowhere We really have nowhere. This area here is kind of -1. This area is -2. That area is -3. And we don't really have a spot at all. But we do have plenty of spots up here. So I think we might... over here we'll have to do iron, and we'll also have to do a whole pile of farming as well. And that'll allow us to... yeah, because there's absolutely nowhere here that you could even put one. That has a plus, but that's a tiny, tiny little section up there, which is just not worth it. Yeah. So, yeah, interesting. All right, let's keep things moving now. If we can get up to, if we can have 3 houses and get up to the point where we can unlock another one of these points, and we could sort of go with the sheep breeding maybe. I don't know how many sheep we would get per year, but we can at least start getting we can at least get a tailor working as well. I think this area here, well, you can expand that. I don't think we have anywhere for a workshop, do we? Yeah, we do. We're having chickens in there anyway, which is going to bring us eggs in. Over here, we could actually put in a tailor's workshop. If we can get this up to level 2, which at the moment we probably can't, which is a bit of a poop. Right, Burgage Plot 2 has been upgraded. This one is a level 2 already, but we don't have enough space in there for a workshop. We get a tailor out here somewhere. We can put another building in here, but getting that up to level 2 is also going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. That's done. See, that's already level 2, but it's not large enough. Be nice if you could actually expand your burgage plot just a little bit as well. Let's just slow this down. This hasn't. This was. Let's do this as a high priority. Can we please get that finished? In fact, let's do it as a very high priority, so that we can start speeding up that production as well. All right. Sorry about that. I have a sick little one, and I've got to keep attending to her. Poor little thing. My darling little girl. Another saw pit would be good. Getting this finished. This is nearly finished. They're actually doing that as a priority. I'm glad that the priority system works in here. That really, really helps. All right. So this family here, nobody's in there. Oh. Okay. Do we have... where are you guys working? You guys are herders. That's perfect. You're right next door to work. You guys are foresters. That's perfect. You guys are unassigned. You are going to go and work in there. And that is the reason why we started losing timber as well. Let's set the work area to this area here. Why not? Probably right through the center there, I reckon. That'll do. We'll let them do that. And this area should have nobody in it at the moment, which is fine. But we do have 22 logs sitting there, and they're not counted. They may sit there for a while, I think. I do believe. What are we? 234 days away. What's our militia's looking really good. Our militia's looking really good. Our money is coming up. Did I decide to sell off that armor or not? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, somebody's coming in because there's a really good price. Oh, I wish he had to come earlier because they were selling for 18 each. Now they've gone down to 12. So that's a bit of a poop, isn't it? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Now, house-wise, we've got people working in here who are on a. I think we've got some unassigned families in here. See, they're a stone cutter, these people. They're miles and miles and miles away from work. Do we have any unallocated people here? They're woodcutters. They're traders. They're firewood cutters. They've obviously... That's the Fletcher's shop. These people are carpenters. So we kind of need to find somebody who's pretty close by. They're unassigned. Okay, let's go into there. Let's unassign those people. Go into this house and let's assign these people to the stone cutters. No, there's no point. There's no point because the stone is gone. Okay, let's destroy that then. Lovely. We've cleaned that out. That's a good thing, right? That's a very good thing. Do we have... What do we have? What do we have water-wise? Yeah. I think we might throw another one of these down here, I reckon. I think I'm going to throw another well down here. Really, I'm sort of a little bit concerned about this raid coming in and not having the ability. Where was... oh, we built that bloody granary right on top of the water. We've got a well there, so that should be alright. Alright, beautiful. That'll be good. Then we've got a couple of wells in. We will eventually expand out into this area as well. But at the moment, I don't think there's any real need for it. Who are these people? They just traders and stuff from other places. Just travelers and stuff. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. All right, let's keep moving. 16 families, 23. Actually, we have 21 families, don't we, really? We've got 16 assigned and 5 unassigned, which means that what we could do is we could get another family. Maybe you guys, are you unassigned? Come over and work the logging camp as well. There we go. Lovely. We may put another... See, the issue with this woodcutter's hut now, that we've got one family in, is that they need to... Well, they go and collect their own stuff. It's the sawmill. The sawmill needs to collect its timber from over here. So do we build ourselves another sawmill here? We've got nothing stored at the moment, and we've got this timber sitting in here. Let's just allocate somebody to that for now, just to get rid of that timber. No, probably not going to work. Actually, let's undo that. I'm wondering whether to relocate the saw pit, or whether to at least build the saw pit over here, build another one over here. Because the saw pit does need to get their timber from the logging camp. So I think it's probably going to be a good idea, and then we'll just reallocate people to that. We'll get that done. Then we'll take these families who are in this saw pit, and we will unallocate the livestock eventually, and we'll allocate the livestock to that. I mean, it's a pity that they're right next door that they can't just go in there and carry. Well, they probably could just go in there and carry it, couldn't they? But I think it's livestock that actually needs to send that through. Okay, do we have enough money now to look at the possibility of upgrading this to do herbs? We do. Going to get us some herbs as well, which is going to be a good thing. I think this one single family in the granary is doing all right. If you relocate that, then you lose all of your resources as well, which is not a good thing because we could have relocated that to here somewhere. Got a whole pile of burgage plots here that we can upgrade while we're at it. What are we doing timber-wise? Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. The more level 2 houses that we have, or plot level 2s we have, the more we actually the more income regions being claimed. Goldhof, of course. That was inevitable, absolutely inevitable. We can't really do too much about that, but as I said, I'm pretty happy at this point in time that we actually managed to get that region there, because that's going to be really, really important to us. But we are going to need 250. We are going to need 250 coins in our coffer to be able to set up a new one. So, but we will work towards that. We will work towards that. Well has been finished. How are we doing on stuff? We've got so many bows. We still haven't sold that bloody armor. Why haven't we sold that armor? We should be exporting that male armor. He's still on his way. No, he's not. He's disappearing. Huh. Why are you disappearing? Because that armor hasn't been put in there yet. I'm going to allocate another family to that at the moment because we've got the families. I think I'm also going to permanently assign a livestock animal to that. And I'm going to purchase another animal for here. There we go. Spend a little bit of money. Spent a little bit of money. This family here, let's reallocate. Oh, crap. Let's people. Let's reassign them to that saw pit there. We'll have this saw pit shut down now. Although they have bloody 23 planks sitting in there. I think maybe Fritz will move all of that. Fritz may move all of that. Clothing store has been finished. Does that mean we can... We've got absolutely nothing in here. We've got no fuel supply or anything in there. How are we doing? 3 months worth of fuel supply. I think it might be worth allocating another family as well. Bill herders. Going to go through this again, aren't I? You guys are woodcutters. I think you guys are unassigned. And go and work in here as well. In the sawmill to get those happening. Woodcutter wise, you guys are having to move quite a ways. So I may throw another woodcutter in here. Oh, we're just going to miss out on it, aren't we? Oh no, we're not. actually probably better off throwing it up there somewhere. I'm going to throw another woodcutter's lodge in there, because what I'm doing now is I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient. At the moment, our woodcutters are having to walk probably out into here or out into here to chop wood. So we've got three families so we can so we've got 22 families, and we've got housing for 25. We've got three families that are unassigned, so we could easily assign somebody to this one if need be. You can see these guys have already started completely ravaging that, the woodcutters, but our timber is going up, which is really, really good. This stuff is not going to be moved. Yeah, it is actually getting moved, I think. People are grabbing it, so I'm guessing that these guys are probably grabbing it, or were grabbing it. They've got a log in storage. We'll see what happens. I'm going to unassign Fritz from that. These guys have nothing in storage. We've got two families working in there. Let's assign somebody to... Let's assign one livestock. Fritz will go over there and start working on that. We may need to start looking at logistics a lot sooner. Might be worthwhile, only for the fact that it's slowing stuff down. See, now these guys here, food store, clothing store, firewood store, food store, firewood, food, and clothing. There's so much going on in there. Look at those. Look at all these vegetables. Are they planting or are they harvesting? They might be planting some, I reckon. So all of those vegetables are going to count towards our food, which is going to be a fantastic thing. The vegetables are going to go up. Our berries, we've got like 125 berries. Are we selling berries? Thought we were selling berries. Yeah, we want to maintain 60. So it's fuel. It's fuel that's the issue now. Our militia is building, which is fantastic. We will be able to build up our retinue as well a little bit, so that's going to be a good thing. This dude is this Baron von Vujev, dude. He's a bit of an issue because he's nearly claimed this land. So we only have this section of land, which means that until such time, I feel with the rich iron deposit and the farming in here, I feel like we're going to be okay. I think Hogan's going to be a good little epicenter for farming and for blacksmithing, which is going to be fantastic. And then we'll be able to import weapons over to here as well, which is going to be pretty cool. Here, we do have an iron deposit, and it's a considerably good iron deposit. So it may be worth, just temporarily while we have people, it may be worth actually mining this area out. Mightn't it? We don't want to go into that area. I think it might be a good idea to maybe mine this area out. Get hold of those resources now. Yeah, get hold of those resources now and just get them out of the way. We've got a family that can go in there and do that. So what's our storage like at the moment now? Where's our storehouse? Our storehouse is here and we are overly full. Let's upgrade that and set it as highest priority. because at the moment we've got so much stuff. That's going to increase us to 2,500 storage, as opposed to 250 storage that it did have. So it's bloody big upgrade. All right, beautiful. Housing for 25. We have 22 families. We may need to look at some more housing, and we may need to look at some point in time importing some barley. How are we going with our storage in here? We have so much storage. Do we start importing barley? Then we're going to have to process the barley into malt, though. Doesn't look like we can... Well, maybe, just maybe, we can do a larger plot that allows for an orchard. But we can't unlock the orchard, can we? Orchardry. These development points, getting to level 3. How's our policies? Our policy is good. Getting to level 3. It's gonna require ale. Now, if we bought barley, and we actually need malt, and I don't think we can import malt. Can we import malt? We can import barley. Could we import beer ourselves? We can import grain, flour, iron, wool, malt. We can import malt. I'm going to import it. I'm going to establish a trade route, and I'm going to import malt, and I'm going to import and maintain 30 malt at a time. That's going to be pretty expensive. That's 120 coins worth just to get up to where we are, but we may be able to export iron ore when that's a good price. And I am going to probably turn a burgage plot. These are being upgraded at the moment, but I'm going to turn a burgage plot into a brewery. We'll start producing our own beer. If we can start producing our own beer and provide a tavern, then we are going to we're going to be in a good position, because we can actually get up to the next settlement level. So that should be good. In regards to our sort of industrial area here, we need to start breeding sheep as well. It's going to be so hard to determine. It's going to be so hard to determine what we're going to go with next. Definitely not beekeeping, but I'm thinking pelt extraction. Pelt extraction would be a good thing. Sheep breeding would be a really, really good thing. But we're... None of this stuff is worthwhile, but sheep breeding and orchardry might be a good thing. September every year they harvest them. So it's either pelt extraction, sheep breeding, or orchardry that we're going to have to unlock. And you've got to be so careful with what points you actually you spend. and where you actually spend them. So they're all going really, really well. That's all looking good. No storage place left for production in the tannery. There isn't. Logistics are a massive thing. The large storehouse is on the highest priority, so that'll be better. That'll be better. So I think it was really important that we actually got that bloody tannery storage is full. Yeah, I know. What are we doing bow wise? We were maintaining 10 bows. We've got 74 bows. Where's the trader? Why is the trader moving away? I don't know. But we still have 75 war bows. All right, let's. We could possibly pause production in here if we wanted to. We could probably pause this building. We've got nothing. We've got no fuel, no food, no clothing. Let's pause production on that at the moment. No, actually, let's not. Let's keep it going and see how we go. Where is that being stored? That was being stored in the storehouse, wasn't it? Yeah, they are being stored in the storehouse, so got plenty of stuff being stored in there. All right, well, that's it, guys. I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope that you're enjoying this. It's a little bit hard sort of managing two little areas like this in the sense of trying to get these logistics, because everybody's setting up their marketplace around here, and this marketplace here is not doing very well at all. That's a food stall. That's an abandoned firewood stall, and that's a clothing store. So woodcutter wise, has this been built? No, it's under construction. It's under construction at the moment. These guys do have a stall. If we were to add another family to there for now, they would hopefully pick up this stall, and they have. All right, cool. So we'll get the wood cutting in there. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Bah. Bah. Got our sheep. Perfect. Really happy with the way it's going. Was expecting these guys to take over pretty well everything. I don't think we're going to get to the influence point where we're going to be able to actually claim this piece of land. So it would be nice if we did, but we're a considerable amount away from that. The only way we could do it would be possibly to I reckon increase the amount of influence we're getting from the church. So which may not happen. We are going to need to get somebody to set up as a brewery. And we're probably going to put the tavern in here, but we're going to do that in the next episode, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.